Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to the Horus Lord Mega Campaign in Victoria 2. In the last episode, we got our battleships built and distributed out to our fleets. We completed infiltration technology, which is going to eventually unlock tanks. So very good. That'll allow us to get our army expanded with tanks. And, at the end of the episode, we joined a war with the Wu Dynasty against France. And I tried to get Franconia... Well, I invited Franconia and England to the war. Apparently Kiev was involved as well on the side of France. So... it became the Great War. Now, upon subsequent review of that particular situation, I realized I'd made some very significant mistakes. So big, in fact, that I decided to go ahead and roll back the save. So we've rolled back the save by about a month. Now, it is not something I usually do, it's not something I want to do, it's not something I like to do, but I felt that it had to be done in this situation because things did not end up the way that I expected them to be, to a significantly bad degree. And the primary thing is that I invited Franconia, but Franconia didn't join, because I also invited England, because England is a stronger great power than we are. They took over as the war leader, and that nullified the invitation of Franconia to the war. Which meant that I was then suddenly in a pincer between France and Kiev, with the bulk of my army stuck between them. So as I tried to play that out, I actually started the recording in that situation. They basically surrounded and destroyed my entire army. And so I was basically just stuck. And because this became a great war, the consequences of losing the great war is disarmament. Meaning they basically cut your army in half, whatever survived the war, and you're prohibited from raising any more armies for 5 years. So I couldn't just surrender out of it without serious consequences that would basically probably kick me off the Great Power Board. Destroy my entire sphere. I mean, really, really bad. It basically wiped out everything that I've done to this point. And, you know, I'm willing to lose a war every once in a while. I'm willing to lose a war. But that was just going to basically wreck the whole thing. So I was like, no! Okay. I gotta redo that. So, I rolled back before the war. Battleships are done. I just finished infiltration. Started up social science, which is what I want to do so that we can get women's suffrage. And then, if this war with the Wu Dynasty in France starts again, then I'm going to have to try this a second time. So that's the plan. We'll see. The war may not even happen. Who knows? Things change. Italy probably isn't going to join because they're at war with the Japanese, and there it is. We have a call ally from France and a call ally from the Wu Dynasty. Now, I really don't want to fight either of them. I really don't want to fight either of them. Especially with this. I'll lose them as allies temporarily. But I think that in this particular war, it's probably better that I just not get involved. So, now that I think about it more, I'm going to go ahead and not get involved. I'm giving both of them... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and give both of them military access. And say, you know what? You two can fight it out. You two can fight it out. Alright, we got our casus belli with Saxony. That is really what I want out of this. Okay. Yeah, you know, again, as I mentioned, I don't like doing that, but... Let's see. Not accept, not accept, not accept, not accept. They're not friendly with anybody. They're cordial with me. Proceed. They don't want to get involved. All right, that's fine. As long as you don't get involved on the other side... Alright. Propose peace. Proceed. There we go. So yeah, we're no longer allies of France or the Wu Dynasty, but our relations are still very good with both of them. We'll let them sort out their differences. We'll probably be able to reestablish the alliance once their war is over. That's fine. If Kiev hadn't been involved, it would have been fine. But given that enormous border and their sizable army... Once I get tanks and planes... Now we're talking. We have a 3% chance per month to get tanks. Call ally from England and call ally from Inca? They are at war with the Inca. We're apparently allied with the Inca. You know what? We'll proceed. We'll join the English. That destroys our alliance with the Inca, which is fine. The Chinese Empire Summer Palace was torched by the Italians. Again. Well, the same as happened last time. Just took a little bit longer for it to happen. French and Kievan armies are marching into the Wu Dynasty. Briatia. Alliance offer from Brazil. You know what? We'll go ahead and bring Brazil as an ally. Can I call them? Oh, we're not the leader of the war. Right. The English are. That was maybe a bad choice there, England. Since you have no troops in South America. Oh, but you're moving your entire army through here. Okay. Yeah, they're going to be able to crush the Inca without much effort. And there's Italian troops walking around in here, but they're not involved in the war. Alliance offer from Japan. Okay. Alright, we've discovered political science, sociology, industrial production investment. Alright, we've got that, which means that I can enact women's suffrage. There we go. I want to get military directionism. The French and the Wu Dynasty are fighting in my territory, which is fine. Alright, we can increase Brazil's opinion. Social anthropology's been discovered. Come on, man. Give me some tanks. Tanks, please. Is there anything that increases it? Any country at war has tank experiments. Okay. Yeah, there really isn't any other way to increase that. Other than being at war with somebody that has tanks. Because then you're like, oh, interesting idea. Maybe we should make some of those ourselves. Alright. The Chinese Empire wants an alliance. Okay, proceed. So their war with Italy must be over. France's war with the Wu is not over yet. Yeah, any war involving France is going to involve Kiev as well. And I just... It's a consequence of having a significant portion of my army in North America to deal with the Iroquois. If I had all of these troops back over here, it might have been a different story. But, or if I had been able to get Italy and Franconia involved, it may have also been a different story. So, it was just an all-around bad situation and just wasn't gonna work. And so, I'm still trying to justify it in my own head. I know there's probably some of you that aren't going to like that. It just is what it is. It's my call. I made it. It's done. Alright, I can support more ships. Exotic fauna. Let's see. New species of exotic fauna being discovered in the colonies. Suggestion has been proposed to establish a colonial museum of natural history. Yes. Because the French are no slouches, as you know, with their military technology. They're rank 3 militarily. I'm rank 2. Combine the French and Kiev and... Alright, still waiting for those tanks. Then I have a big project ahead of myself. Putting tanks. Alright, bolt action rifles next. Low echelon fire support. Alright. The Wu Dynasty is putting up a fight. It definitely is. How goes the actual war? Well, this war is almost over. French conquest of Wu. Okay, it's definitely going in France's favor, but not enough. Andrian liberation of this. Alliance offer from Tunis. That's interesting. You're allied with Franconia. Okay, we'll proceed with that. Genoa's ally with Andalusia. They have 63,000 troops. Well, the Italians could deal with that. I'd much rather get the alliance back with France before I do that. The war is over in the Inca. I'm not sure exactly what they took, but they took something. Actually, now they're starting to lose. Very interesting. And very surprising that they're actually managing to hold the French off. I can mobilize 840. Oh, that's probably what happened. They mobilized. Oh, I forget I can even do that. Okay. Alright, well, next time that happens, I'll have to remember that I can do that. And have that kind of in the idea. Alright, bolt action rifles is done. Brazil. We can add them to sphere. Good. Indirect artillery fire. International crisis is brewing. I don't care. Crisis over the return of the Mayans' rightful territories. England is backing somebody here. Finally, tank experiments. Alright, so we can now build tanks. Alright, how many tanks do I want to add to my armies? Two to start. Recruitment map mode, please. Thank you. Okay, and then for you, you're going to get some tanks. You're going to get some tanks. You are going to get some tanks. No. I want tanks. Armor, please. There we go. Armor. Armor. I'm going to build 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 armor there. Four armor there. Not irregulars. Armor, please. Thank you. Alright, you're gonna need some armor. And you are going to need some armor as well. Okay. I think that'll do. All the armor here. Supplying armor to these armies is going to be interesting. Can you like march over here or something? The Ingo want another alliance. We'll probably decline that. Bolt action rifle armament. Okay. Futurism. I may have to actually ship some armor over. You need an artillery. And we might as well add some armor as well. Chinese liberation of northern Anhui against the Wu dynasty. Decline. The war is over. It looks like the Wu did not win. Or did they? No, I don't think so. Okay. So with that war over, France is no longer at war. We can reform our alliance with the Wu dynasty. The alliance can't be formed when the crisis is active. Wu dynasty is no longer a great power. They must have had half their army knocked out and prevented from raising any new armies. That's why the Chinese Empire attacked them. Can I form an alliance here? They will not accept. Too many alliances. Should I try... Trying to think if I should try and hit them. Bring in Italy and France. Or Italy and Franconia. I can mobilize. Well, how is the training of our army construction going? It really isn't. We need tanks. So we need a tank factory. Anarcho-liberals, our armies will be able to deal with that. I need tank factories. Okay. Which means I need to get some control of my economy here. Airplane factories are being built. Automobile factories are being built. I could switch to the Nationalist Party as a ruling party temporarily, so I get state capitalism and allow me to build factories. Expand factories, destroy factories, prioritize factories. Oh, we got stuff we can do here. They want low minimum wage and harassed parties. Okay, so we'll go for that. Well, we can go for one. Alright, well, I gotta end the episode here. I'll think about what I want to do as far as those factories go, because I absolutely need those tank factories. And I'm not sure I can rely on my capitalists to do it. I might need to take over. Alright. Well, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.